Hello and welcome to my channel, Talisman Tarot. In this reading I want to ask the cards and spirit directly through channeling about how the person on your mind would react if you reached out to them. How would they respond if you contacted them, if you sent them a message or something like that? Would they text you back, or would they leave you unread, or how would they react? How would they respond? And I have 5 groups here that you can choose from. This will be group number 1, this will be group number 2, this will be group number 3, this will be group number 4, and this will be group number 5. And so I will ask you to use your intuition and choose the group that speaks to you the most, the group that catches your eye, and that group will be your group. And if you need any more time to choose, you can just pause the video. But if you don't need any more time, then just head down to the description box below and find the timestamp for your particular group and click on that, and your reading should appear in front of you. And while you're down there in the description box below, make sure to check out my guide on how to book a personal reading from me. I love doing personal readings for you guys. It's always a pleasure. So please check that out. And yeah, let's focus on this reading right now though. Like, pick your group and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1. You chose the Wonderland Tarot deck, and I'm going to start with some channeling and then I'm going to shuffle the cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 1? The people who will choose group number 1, how would the person on group number 1's mind react if group number 1 reached out to them? How would they react? Okay, so I'm sensing that this person would actually be very thrilled and very happy if you contacted them. They would be very welcoming, they would be very kind, they would answer you in a very sweet way. I feel like they would maybe even like they would say something very nice, like they would maybe call you something sweet, like calling you, I don't know, a sweetheart, or calling you love, or like calling you just like, I think they would just text you in a way that would make you, like, that would try to make you feel good. I think they would try to make it up to you what happened in the past. I feel like there's something there, like I feel like in a way I think this person would be very, very surprised in a way that you would contact them after all this time. I don't know why I say after all this time. I don't know how long it has been, but it just seems like for many of you, this is maybe something that ended like maybe a few years ago or something like that. Like that this is something that is kind of in the past, and maybe it ended in a way that wasn't very satisfying for both parties, like that both of you felt a little bit like there were some loose ends, some things that weren't said out loud, like some things that should have been articulated but wasn't, some feelings that wasn't really being expressed in a way that they should have been, or something like that. And I think this person feels bad about that. I think they feel like they were interrupted, or that things were interrupted in the past, and they would want to make it up to you somehow. I think they would be very happy if you contacted them, because then they would feel like they had a chance to do it over, like, or to at least try to explain to you what happened in the past, or like, and I think this person, like, I think this person really wants to get some things off their chest, some things that they have been keeping inside for a long time, things that they feel like needs to be discussed or needs to be talked about. I don't know. So I think this person would be very happy, very yeah, I think they would react in a very joyful way. They would feel like their chest was like, they would feel like their heart got a little bit more space to beat in. Like, and I know this sounds like a little bit cliche and a little bit, yeah, too like, yeah, rom-com or something like that. But I don't know. It's just that I think this person has really had a little bit of a struggle with this whole situation. It's like this situation seems to have bothered him or her. I don't know the gender of this person, but yeah, it has bothered this person, and I think they really want to talk about this. They want to discuss this with you. They want to talk to you. They have wanted to talk to you for a long time. I just feel like they didn't want to reach out to you because they felt like that wasn't their call to make. Like that, they felt like that was your decision. Like it should be your decision because like they don't want to intrude and they don't want to make you uncomfortable or cross any boundaries. And so I think they have kind of kept a distance from you because they might feel like that was what you wanted at that time. Maybe you said that you wanted some distance from this person, and so maybe they gave it to you, and maybe you felt like maybe they should have maybe at least tried to make it up to you instead of just following your orders to create this distance. I think I don't know. I think this person might have taken it a little bit too literally. Maybe you said something like, if like maybe you said to this person that if they didn't change or if they didn't that you gave them maybe an ultimatum that they had to like do something differently, or and if they wouldn't want to do that, like if that is a no-go for them, then they can just leave you alone. And maybe they understood that as you just wanting them to leave you alone, but you wanted them to maybe do things differently, maybe because you were hurt by something they did or said to you. And so I think this person just kind of didn't really see that there was actually an opportunity to make it up to you back then. But now I think this person feels like they want to make it up to you, especially if you reach out to them, because then they will know that it's okay for them to get back into your life, that you're not going to be mad at them for doing that, or like, I don't know, it's I'm gonna shuffle and see what the cards have to say about how this person would react if you reached out to them. How would they respond if you reached out to them now? Okay, so with the Six of Swords reversed, I think this person would, like the Chariot is also reversed. There is a part of, like, it seems like this person is in a situation that they can't move away from. So, like, if this is somebody that you used to date, or that you had a crush on, or that you had maybe a relationship with, then I feel like this person wants to get to a point where you're friends again or something like that. But it might, and they want to get on good terms with you. They want to get on your good side. They want to cherish you as a friend. I hate to say that because it's, of course, maybe a little bit disappointing for some of you if you're hoping that this is going to become a relationship again. I feel like that ship might have sailed, but I think this person still really wants to talk to you because they want to get this closure at least. And if not closure, I think this person just wants to become friends again, because I think this person really liked being friends with you and they liked having you in their life. They thought of you as a very dear person, a person that was very dear to them. And if this person is somebody that you have just recently met or something like that, if this person is not someone from the past, which I feel is very unlikely, because I feel like for most of you, this is somebody that you met in the past and that you have had a history with. I just feel like there's a lot of history here. But if there's no history, then I think this person would still just be thrilled and happy if you contacted them. They would feel like that would make them joyful, but it's still maybe a little bit unlikely that this person would go further than the friend zone. Just so you know. But this person is very, like, if this person is from the past, I think this person is very sad about what happened, and they want to apologize to you. I think this person wants to kind of I think this person wants to admit that they were a jerk and that they were an idiot and that they did things wrong, because I think this person hasn't really done that before. Like, they haven't admitted what they did wrong. Maybe they were a little bit stubborn in the past and didn't really want to admit that they made any mistake at all. But I think this person would actually want to get back and tell you, get back into talking with you and tell you that they weren't in their right mind, like that they were maybe also influenced by somebody else, like somebody else might have been in their ear and told them things maybe about you that turned out to not be true, but they believed it at the time because they thought it was plausible. Like they couldn't really tell that it was just a rumor at that time, which I think this person is a little bit embarrassed about, actually. I think they feel ashamed that they couldn't tell that it was fake, that it was just false rumors, and that they actually ended up like believing in somebody who was not very credible, instead of you. Like, and I think this person regrets that. So I think this person really wants to have you in their life, but I think at this moment they are maybe in a relationship. They might have moved away, like far away from you and or where you used to live, and so there might be some distance because of geographical distance, but there's also some, like, I feel like some most emotional distance because they have some other obligations. I don't know if they have like a wife or a husband, or maybe a family like maybe children or something. It just seems like things are a little bit complicated in this person's life right now. So they don't want to like make a bold move towards you. Like they can't promise you that. Like if you contacted them now, they would be thrilled to talk to you. They would maybe even ask you if they could call you and that you could have like a video chat or a phone call together. And I think this person would even talk to you for hours if you wanted to. But I don't think this person would take the step to maybe come visit you, because I think there is still some kind of distance, something that seems to make this a little bit of a no-no. Like that they feel like if they took the train or took the car and went to see you, it would maybe piss somebody else off. Like if they have a wife or a husband, they might not want to make them feel jealous or something like that. And so there seems to be something that makes this a little bit more complicated than you maybe hope it would be. Like I think this person wants to be in contact with you. It would make them happy to see that you've texted them. Like it's not like some people where like when you get a text from them, you feel like, oh shit, now I have to reply and stuff like that. It's not like that for him, like for him or her. I don't know the gender. For this person, like, so this person, I think, like when this person reads your text, they will want to respond right away. If they don't respond right away, it's probably because they are doing something and they're too busy to text you back right away, and they might want to wait until like after their shift at work or something like that, because they don't want to just send you a message and then there will be a long time before they can send another one, and then it would just make it a little bit like awkward. And I think they would just wait until they have full dedication to actually texting with you. And so don't be alarmed if this person doesn't contact you or doesn't reply right away. But I think they will want to. They will want to reply right away, but they might have other obligations that makes it hard for them to reply right away. But in their mind, they feel like this is something they are looking forward to. Like they are looking forward to texting you. It actually makes them smile and makes them happy. So, yeah. With the Tower reversed, I think they want to make up for something. Like they want to maybe also get to a point where they can get rid of some of their sin. Like they might feel like they did something that was a little bit sinful to you, like something they are ashamed of, something that is out of their own character. Like they feel like it's not in line with their true self, and so they want to talk about it, because they want to like put a lid on it. Like they want to end this like in a right way, so that they don't keep talking about it, because they want to kind of, I think it would help them tremendously if you told them that there's no hard feelings about what happened in the past. That would make this person jump up and down, because it's something that has been on their chest, something that has made them feel like they are a shitty person, like, because they did this to you, and they feel like sort of identifies who they are, and they can't really run away from it, even though they might be trying to, but they can't run away from it because they haven't gotten the green light from you to actually get away from it, because they feel like as long as you're still mad at them for this, then they are stuck in this prison where they have to feel shitty about themselves. And the problem here, I see one problem here, and that is that if this person did something terrible to you, then I feel like this person is kind of looking for a cop-out, like something where they can feel good about themselves again, and they can feel like that's in the past and it's not something they need to be concerned about anymore. And yeah, that's the easy way out. I feel like it's like, but if the problem that you had in the past was just an argument or something like that, where maybe this person said some things that were hurtful, but maybe not so hurtful that it has shaped your life or made you very hurt, like made you hurt inside, or made you like if it didn't have a very terrible impact on you, what they did, then I feel like maybe there's no reason to keep being mad at this person because of it. But of course, if that's up to you. But I feel like for some of you, you might have already forgiven them, but you just haven't done it directly because maybe you felt like there wasn't really a source, or not a source, but a line of communication, like that you felt like it wasn't really that straightforward to contact them and tell them that you forgive them or something like that. But if you haven't forgiven them, then don't feel any pressure to do so. Like, again, I don't know what this is about, so I feel like, or I can tell that for some of you this is terrible. Like, and then for others of you, it's just like a small thing that isn't that horrible. So it really depends on your situation. And I feel like I'm reading a lot of different scenarios here. And so if this person did something horrible to you, I don't really understand why you would want to reach out to them, though, again, after that. So maybe you don't want to, really. Maybe you just want to know what would happen if you did, but you're not planning to do so. And if that's the case, then just keep doing what you're doing. Don't reach out to them for their sake. In my opinion, like if this person has done something horrible, then it's okay to let them rot in their own prison, or like their own, like if it really, if it's making them so uncomfortable knowing that they did this to you, I feel like that's maybe the right punishment, and maybe even a very small punishment. It's maybe not the right punishment at all. Maybe it's a kind of a, like, but because I feel like for some of you, this person might be a little bit afraid that you would call the police, or contact the police and maybe file a report on them because of what they did. Maybe they aren't completely sure if they are safe in that regards. And if it's something that serious, I feel like, yeah, don't reach out to them. And if you do, then only do it to collect evidence or something like that. Don't do it to make them feel good about themselves, like not if they've done something terrible. Like, but But yeah, it's with the 5 of Cups here. I think like this card always makes me think about water under the bridge, because there's water under the bridge. I know usually this card, like this card has 2 meanings. It's like either disappointment because of the 3 hats or 3 cups being like down and 2 cups being up, like so that it's like seeing the glass half empty instead of half full. But and I usually also read that, but I just like sometimes I'm just fixated on the water under the bridge aspect of this card, and I feel like that is what I'm getting here in this reading, is that I think if you reached out to this person, I think this person would want there to be water under the bridge. Like they want the past to stay in the past, and they just want to close that chapter and start from afresh, like start like a new chapter where you can just be friends and things can just be dandy and sweet. And if you're not ready for that, then that's okay. But yeah, it seems like they want to just move on from what happened in the past. So there's a lot of different energies in this group here, like but I'm gonna shuffle some of these archetype cards just to get a little bit more information about how they would react, how they would respond to you if you reached out to them now. Scribe. Okay, they would text you back. You shouldn't be afraid that they wouldn't, and maybe you're not afraid they wouldn't really. Like maybe you kind of know that they would probably text you back. Maybe they have even been stalking you a little bit in the past. Like maybe this person texted you sometimes and kept texting you even though you didn't want to text them back or something. So maybe you ghosted this person a little bit or blocked them because of what they did to you, which is maybe understandable. But so I think maybe you don't really have like doubts about this truly. Like maybe you kind of know that this person wouldn't leave you hanging. It's just not necessarily in this person's nature to do so. But yeah, I think this person would text you back. But I'm gonna shuffle one more card for you, just to get a little bit more information. Okay, 2 cards. That's okay. Okay, so with a companion card. Yeah, this person wants to be friends. This person wants to be your companion. And yeah, they saw you as a very loyal person when they were friends with you. They saw you as very unselfish and a very good friend. And I think they mourned the loss of this friendship, maybe more than they mourned the loss of this relationship. If this was ever a relationship, I think this person felt like they lost a very good friend. So I think this person wants to be friends with you. With the detective card reversed, well, it says voyeurism and falsifying information. So I'm just going to say this. It is likely that this person is going to try to change some information, because I think it would help them sleep at night if they kind of changed the whole narrative and made them look a little bit better. And if they were able to convince you that it was actually how things went down back in the day, then they would feel better about themselves. And sometimes gaslighting is also the villain's way of kind of making themselves feel better, because if they are actually successful at convincing the other person, they have successfully changed the past, changed the narrative of the past in a way that actually, like, because some people believe that if that the memory of something that happened is a stronger indicator of what actually happened, not necessarily what actually did happen. Like, but if you can change the memory, if we can go in and kind of, yeah, I don't know, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, I think this person might try to say, like, this happened, but it happened maybe in a little bit of a different way than you remember it, and they might try to, like, change some of the details, like, just to make themselves look a little bit better, like, and make themselves. I don't think this person would try to make themselves the hero of the story. I don't think this person would have the audacity to do that, but I think they would try to make it seem like maybe they were a little bit of a victim, like that they were a victim too, like that they also suffered from this, that you also made them look bad by maybe telling people about what happened, and stuff like that, and that's not a good look on this person. So but I think in his mind, I think he feels like it's worth trying. Like, it's worth trying to see if they can kind of change the narrative, change the story. Because I think this person doesn't want to lose you either. And so if it helps prevent them from losing you, if they change certain details or try to convince you that things happened in a different way, or that they actually had good intentions, or that some other people were actually lying to you, and maybe if somebody said something to you about what they had said to somebody else, and maybe that other person is just lying, and so maybe they are going to try to, like, especially if there has been a situation in the past that you had with this person where a third party were the one delivering information to you about the person on your mind, the person that you're asking about. Like, if that is, like, if there was some kind of, like, a third person in this, then I think this person is going to try to blame it on the third person, and say that this person just didn't really understand what was going on, and they misunderstood what they were trying to say, and that things did not happen in the way that you've been told, like that the information that you've been given was maybe false, and they are going to try to maybe push that narrative. So yeah, but again, I think it's because this person is a little bit desperate, and they are also ashamed of what happened, like, truly, even though it's going to feel like they're going to try to run away from the responsibility. But that's also like a defense mechanism in a way, a coping mechanism, I think. So But I think that's all I have for you, group number 1. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and if you want a personal reading from me, check the description box below for more information on how to get one, and have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 2, you chose the Cook's Tarot, and I'm going to start with some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle these cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 2, the people who will choose group number 2? How would the person on group number 2's mind react if group number 2 reached out to them in a petty way? I think this person would react in a petty way. This person would either ghost you, like straight up ghost you, or this person would say something that would just be fuel to the fire. Like they would say something that just that might make you regret contacting them. Like I think this wouldn't end well if you actually reached out to them. I hate to say that, but it seems like this person is fully determined on this narrative that they did everything right and you did everything wrong, or something like that, and that they are I think they've just completely turned it upside down. Like I think they feel like they are the victim here and that you're the villain, and if you contacted them, they would feel like you have some audacity to do so. Like that it's like they're just gonna be very mean and not very forthcoming and not very welcoming to talk to you or even like discuss what happened or anything like that. If you reached out to this person with an apology, I think that they wouldn't even want to listen to that. Like, and I don't even think you have anything to apologize for. But I think like if you did, this person wouldn't even want to deal with that. Like they would feel like that's just gonna be a waste of their time or something like that. And I hate to say that to you because it feels wrong. It feels unjust in a way. I think this person is acting very irrationally. And I don't think this person has a lot. I think this person lacks empathy. I think this person has a little bit of a hard time trying to like. I think it's hard for them to imagine how it would be to be you in this situation. And I feel like the thing that this person is mad about, I feel like this was self-inflicted in a way. I think this person might have done something to you and you might have reciprocated the gesture that they did to you, or like tried, maybe you just gave them a taste of their own medicine and they couldn't handle it. And so they're mad at you for doing so, but they don't realize that they've been doing the same exact thing over and over again for a long time. And you just snapped at some point and decided to stoop to their level. And they just feel like the victim because you did so, because you stooped to their level. I don't think... I don't think this person is quite capable of looking inwards. I think this person has a hard time seeing their own actions and how their actions actually have an impact on other people. So with the 5 of Wands reversed, I think if you reached out to them, I think they wouldn't like this is I would say they wouldn't participate. They would I think they would ghost you, or they would say something that would completely close the contact, like, or they would say, like, if you reached out, like if you texted this person, you might say something like you want to talk about what happened, or like maybe you just want to reach out, and like maybe you're just gonna say like you want to maybe hang out sometime, or like maybe maybe you just want to have the opportunity to explain your side of the story or your side of things, or something like that. And this person would just either turn it down completely and say like that they don't want to hear it, or they're gonna just say something that's gonna be fuel to the fire, something petty, something a little bit mean, and then like after like riling you up and making you angry with them, they are going to block you. Like they're going to block you completely after throwing the bomb at you, and so it's just going to make you so irritated that that you're going to really want to say something because they dropped that bomb on you, but you can't because they have blocked you. And so it's going to be something like that. That's just going to be really like very frustrating. So I'm going to shuffle a little bit more about how this person would respond if you reached out to them. With the Emperor reversed, if this person is a man, I think this person is going to react in a way that's not very gentleman-like. It's not very, this person is going to react in a very immature way, very, and also if this is a woman, it's the same thing. Like I think this person is going to just react very immature, like not like not in a way that's very that's gonna be a very respectable way. Like it's not gonna, you're not gonna respect this person more after this, but you're gonna respect this person less. It's gonna kind of just, it's going to paint them in a very unflattering light. It's going to make them just seem petty and mean and just a little bit of a bully. And this bully energy, it's not very cute. And I don't even think this person realizes how unflattering it actually is. I think this person just sees themselves as being in their like right mind, like they are the one that is doing everything correctly, and they are reacting in a way that is completely okay, considering the circumstances in their mind. Somehow they have justified it in their mind, and they truly see themselves as a victim here. So I think they feel like you just deserve everything that's coming to you. Like if you reach out to them, they're gonna be mean to you, and you just have to just deal with that, because they're not gonna even feel sorry about this. And I don't know. It seems like this person is a little bit of a tool, and I don't think you're missing out on anything. I'm gonna shuffle a little bit more. So Knight of Swords. I think this person is gonna, like, I think this person thinks they are very clever. Like that they are very smart, and I think they believe that they're doing the right thing, and that it's good for them to, like, to keep a distance from people that have a negative effect on them, or something like that. That they are just evolving as a person, and that it's a part of their self-development plan to get rid of some of the negative energy in their life. And they might feel like you're one of the people contributing with this negative energy. But I think if they looked inwards, I think they would realize that the negative energy is within them, and that they can't escape this negative energy by just by just changing their environment, or creating distance between them and other people. And it's just like, I think this person is going to end up very isolated if they keep going in this manner. I think they are, I think everyone has a tendency to be a little bit negative sometimes, and I think if this person is gonna, like, just delete or cancel everybody out of their life just because they said something negative, or if they complain about something that's happening in their life, like, I think this person has a thing about people who complain. I think this person is annoyed with people who complain about their life, and I think this person is kind of in some kind of toxic positivity kind of thing, where they believe that everybody should just be grateful for everything that happens in their life, and people should just think positively, and that everything that's wrong in somebody's life is just because of their mindset or something like that. And I guess this person would also believe that if somebody has cancer, that it's their own fault because they just thought too negatively, that they manifested the cancer in their body because of their own negative mindset or something like that. And it is a little bit toxic. It's a lot of, like, I don't find this very flattering. I think it's a very unsympathetic, unempathetic way of looking at the people around you. And again, I think this person, this person is riding their own high horse, and I think it's very lonely at the top, and I think this person really believes that they are at the top. So yeah, I guess this person can just rot on the top and look down on everybody, and that's okay in their mind, like, because they feel like everybody's just so I don't know. I think this person is someone I just think it's good that you don't have this person in your life anymore. It seems like you don't. And I think that's good. I think this is not someone who's an asset. This is someone who would just criticize you and tell you that every time you complain about something hard in your life, or or talk about something that you want to get off your chest because it was very difficult, like this person would stop you and tell you that you shouldn't be thinking about stuff like that, that you should just be thinking about good things, and then good things are going to appear in your life. And it's like sometimes we need to talk about the things that have been hard and things that have shaped us. And that is also how we deal with trauma. Like, we can't just go around being completely blind to what happened to us and then like everything will just be dandy. It's not like that. It's we have to face the things that are subconsciously shaping our behavior. And it's, I think this person, like, this person might live in some kind of reality. Like in their reality, there might not exist anything that is like mental illness does not exist in this person's mind. Like, they believe that it's just made up, that everybody who believes that they suffer from a mental illness, they're just creative and just, yeah, imaginative, and that it's just like their own negative mindset that makes them depressed, that they should just look on the bright side and then suddenly they would just be magically cured. And it's not like that in the real world. And I guess it's just a very narrow, I feel like this person is a narrow-minded person. They believe they are always right. And so I think this person even believes they are right about things that they have no information about, no knowledge about, and that it's very hard to discuss anything with a person like that. And it's also just it's a very frustrating energy, and very know-it-all, very arrogant. I think I think it would be better for you to just not reach out to this person, because nothing good will come out of it. This is like, this person is a problem for somebody else to handle. It's not, like, I think this person doesn't believe that they are a problem at all. Like, and they are not a problem. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that this is, I think there is actually a lot of negativity within this person. And it's kind of like it's being shielded by toxic positivity, that it is actually kind of coming from the same root, like that I think this person is very negative in their criticism of other people. Like, they don't look at on the bright side of the people around them. They don't only see the positive characteristics or positive traits of a person. They look for flaws. They look for things that are wrong with people, and that's not a positive outlook on life. It's a negative one. And I think this person would maybe I don't think this person would ever realize that. And so I think this person is in the wrong. But yeah, I think there's no reason to argue with this person, because I think this person would think they are right nonetheless. So, yeah. So I feel like, yeah, of course you should just do whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying that I think you would get disappointed a little bit if you contacted this person, because this person is, I think this person would respond in a way that would just anger you and make you even more irritated with this person. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal reading from me, check the description box below for more information on how to get one. And have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 3. You chose this Thoth Tarot. the Aleister Crowley tarot deck, and I'm going to start with some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle the cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 3, the people who will choose group number 3? How would the person on group number 3's mind react if group number 3 reached out to them? It would be a little bit bittersweet, I think. In a way, I feel like you're going to be a little bit disappointed, but not in a way that's going to be like a terrible way. Like, it's not like the conversation that you would have with this person, because I think this person would actually reply to you. I don't think this person would ghost you, but I think the reply that you're going to get from this person is maybe going to be a little bit anonymous in a way. Like, it's gonna seem a little bit impersonal, like, or unpersonal, not very not very intimate. It's going to seem a little bit cold and a little bit like, what's up? Like, not like, and it like, if you have a conversation with this person, like, it's going to be like, how are you? Fine. How are you? Also fine. Okay. Have a good day. You too. What are you up to right now? Watching TV? What are you doing? Same. Okay. Bye. Like, it's going to be a little bit, yeah, maybe a little bit boring, actually. Like, it's going to just seem very unsubstantial, or not with a lot of substance in it. Like, it's going to seem a little bit shallow and a little bit, yeah, I don't know. It's just going to be a little bit disappointing. It's so, but I'm going to shuffle and see what the cards have to say about how this person would respond if you reached out to them. Ace of Cups, reversed. So reversed Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's not going to be lovey-dovey. It's not going to be filled with emotions. It's going to be very cold and plain and boring. Like, it's like, and I hate to say that, because of course I feel like some of you might expect a little bit more from this person, but I think this person is like, I don't know. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more about how this person would respond if you reached out to them now. Okay, so with the art reversed, yeah, it's not going to be in an artsy way. Like, it's going to be a little bit this person is going to be a little bit of a pleb. Like, it's going to, like, this person is maybe not going to be, it's not going to go very deep. It's going to be a little bit surface level, if you try to talk about something deeper than just what are you watching in the television, or like what are you like if you ask something like a little bit deeper, like how are you feeling, or like that, yeah, he would say, or this person would say that he's fine. And so he or she, I know this is not like I don't know the gender of this person, so yeah, but I think this person would be a little bit. This is also temperance reversed. So it's like this person, like I think this person wouldn't. Okay, so this card here, like I never really noticed that there are words kind of covering this background here, and I can't really tell what the words say, but I do see that there's something that looks a little bit like rectile. I don't think that's the word though. I think it's rectif or something. I don't know. It's. But I did read it as rectile, and this is reversed. So I don't think this person is going to be an ass to you. Like this person is not going to be an asshole. This person is not going to be like mean to you or say something nasty, or like do something that is going to make you angry with them. This person is just going to be a little bit playing it safe, not really saying anything that's going to like cross any boundaries. This person is not going to make a pass at you, even though maybe they want to, but they're not going to do that because they don't want to overstep any boundaries. Instead, they are going to deliver a very, very boring conversation that kind of could have just been avoided, really, because it has no substance, and it really didn't. I feel like this conversation would feel a little bit like you could have easily just found out these informations through their Facebook account. Like they might tell you something like that they moved to another city or something like that, and of course that's I don't know why that would be a boring conversation. It's of course very important for them, and so it should be important to you too to hear about, especially if this is somebody that you used to be friends with, or even somebody that you're interested in right now. Of course, an information like that wouldn't necessarily be a boring thing to talk about. But I think the way that this person is going to talk about it is maybe going to be a little bit boring, because they're just going to say like they've moved to a different city. And maybe you're going to ask them, how does it feel to live in a new city? Or like, is it good? Are you happy with your new place? Or something like that. And this person is just going to be like, yeah, yes, it's good. And you're going to be like feeling like you're back to square one. Like you have gotten nothing. You just don't really know them, like, or like I feel like this is someone that you want to get to know better. I feel like you don't know this person that intimately or that personally, so maybe you want to get to know them a little bit better. But I think this is going to be a very uphill battle, because it seems like it's going to be hard, because this person just answers everything like, yeah, okay, it's fine. Like, and doesn't really add any details to the conversation. Like doesn't seem to, like, I don't know. I just feel like you're gonna realize that this was a little bit more boring than you thought it would be. But I'm gonna shuffle a little bit more about this, like how this person would react if you reached out to them. Well, this is too many cards, but I'm gonna read them anyways. But it's a little bit, yeah. With a Tower reversed, I think this, like, there's not gonna be any Tower moment. It's not gonna be like I think you're gonna notice that this person is gonna keep going. Like, this person is maybe very bad at ending conversations. This person might have some anxiety that makes it really, really hard for this person to end things. And I get it, because I'm really bad at ending phone calls or ending any sort of conversation that I have with people, because it's so awkward to do so. Like, it's so awkward to say that that you're busy, you want to do something else, or like that it's now it's been 4 hours and it's been a long time, and now it's maybe okay to just end the conversation organically. But I think it's just not. It's just hard to do. It's not that easy. And I think you're going to notice that you're going to be texting with this person or talking with this person on the phone. I don't know, or having a conversation in person. I don't know how you're going to be contacting this person, but I feel like it's on text, like through text. And I just think this person is going to keep going, this person is going to wait until you end the conversation. Like, this person is not the type of person who just says, like, bye. I think they wait, even though I said that in the beginning, in the channeling, that this person would just say bye at some point. But I think this person is going to be a little bit, like, I think this person doesn't want to hurt your feelings. Like, I think this person wouldn't want you to be mad at them. So I think they would just keep going. Like, if you keep asking them stuff, or if you keep asking them how it's going in the new town, or like how their job is, and how, like, they would just keep answering those questions, because they don't want to be rude and say, like, they need to do something else, like, or that they don't have the time to talk right now. Like, so yeah. With the Fortune reversed, I don't think you're going to get lucky within this conversation. I don't think this person is going to make a pass at you. I don't think that this conversation is going to turn dirty at some point, if you want that. I don't think it's going to be like, I don't think it's going to get interesting. I think it's going to keep being at the same sort of pace, or like the same level. Like, it's not going to evolve into something like romantic or something like that. It's going to be a very plain conversation, if that makes sense. With the Adjustment, which is Judgment, I think, unless Art was the Judgment and Adjustment was the Temperance. I'm not sure. Could be. or if adjustment is justice. I'm not like, sorry, I'm sorry that I'm kind of not, I'm a little bit unsure, but if you look at just the card, since that is what I'm unprofessionally gonna be doing, I'm very sorry if you find this reading unprofessional, just because I'm a little bit unsure about these two cards here, but that I'm just gonna accept that you might feel that way. But yeah, if you look at the card, there's an A here, and the A, I guess A for adjustment, but A is also the kind of perfect, like the A and the B and the C, like in the grading system. I think this person, when this person talks to you, I think this person is maybe going to feel like they have to maybe keep texting you standard things, because I think this person is afraid if they go too deep, if they start talking about some of the things that you might be asking about, like especially if you ask this person about something that is maybe a little bit outside of their comfort zone, like if you ask about religion or philosophy or anything like that. Not that this person doesn't have, like, I think this person actually knows a lot of things. I don't think this person is as stupid as they come across. Not that this person comes across as stupid, just a little bit in text. Like when this person texts people, it's just a little bit simple. And I think the reason why this person keeps everything simple is because I think this person is afraid of looking stupid, like, or getting themselves involved in some conversations that they can't really navigate through, and they don't really know what to say, and they are afraid of just saying something that will sound silly or will paint them out to be like a bad person, or like I think this person is just afraid of how they come across. They don't want people to look at them as a jerk, or like that if they say something that is like more substantial, more that has more substance than just a yes or no answer, or an okay, or I'm fine, or like stuff like that, then like if this person gets any deeper, like starts talking about something political or something like that, then this person is in the danger zone, because then they can easily end up saying something that could offend somebody, or end up saying something that could maybe paint them out to be like an ignorant person or something like that. And I just think this person is afraid of how they come across, and they don't want to say something that could offend you or something that could make you dislike them. And so they say the bare minimum. They say simple, they respond with simple answers, because those answers are safe. It's safe answers. It's something that can't be misunderstood. It's something that can't be used against them, and I think this person is also a little bit afraid, because I think they perceive you as very smart and very intelligent, very wise. And I think they also see you as someone who has higher education. And so whenever they talk to you, I think they are afraid that if they get into a deeper conversation with you, then then it's going to be very obvious to you that they might have a hard time following what you're talking about, and so they don't want to get in that situation. And I think this person isn't even as simple as they think they are. I think this person thinks that they can't really follow some of the things that you talk about, and I think it's mostly because this person is afraid that they are misunderstanding, or like that they aren't getting it completely right. I think this person is a little bit it seems a little bit, it seems weird, but I think this person is very perfectionistic. So and that it sounds a little bit strange maybe to you, that maybe you don't see this person as perfectionistic at all, because maybe you feel like if this person was perfectionistic, then this person would be a little bit like, would maybe try to come across as a little bit more impressive, or like instead of just giving out these simple answers. But I think this person doesn't want to be I don't like, it's a little bit I guess this person is just playing it safe. They want to make a good impression of you, on you, but they are afraid that if they get too deep into something, they will be caught. Like, then I think this person thinks that you actually see them as smarter, and smarter than they truly are, or that they smarter than they feel. And so I think that might put some pressure on them, and makes them feel like they have to stick to the topics that they can follow through with, like the topics that aren't outside of their comfort zone. So if that makes sense. With the Magu, the magician, I think this person is gonna respond in a way that is gonna be I think this person could respond with a meme. And that's like the way to kind of, like, this person could be dyslexic, because I feel like that could also be the reason why they don't want to get too deep into conversation, especially over text. I think this person is different in person. Like when you talk to them, like one-on-one, like, then I think this person is a completely different person. But whenever this person is texting, they know that maybe they don't know exactly how to spell certain things, and they are afraid of spelling things in the wrong way, or maybe they are afraid of their grammar being a little bit wrong or something like that. Maybe this person is a foreigner, and so maybe that is also why this person is a bit scared of making mistakes, coming across as stupid because of some grammatical errors or something like that. So yeah. And so they might keep everything simple, because then they can't make any mistakes. And so this person could send you a meme instead of texting you, just because memes, like, you can't get a meme wrong. Like, it's very safe to send a meme instead of writing something yourself. Like, So this person could also do some, like, I think this person should probably do more of the voiceover, or like sending sound, like audio files to people instead of writing. That could be like the way to maybe talk about something without being afraid of coming across as as stupid because of the, I don't know, because of the dyslexia or some, yeah, but I think and there is a chance that this person is going to do that too, like send you some audio files, but there is a limit to those audio files. Like you can't just keep going, like you can't talk about something for a long time through those audio files. Like I don't remember the limit, but I just feel like there is a limit, like so it's not, it's maybe not the best way to communicate, but I think this person is maybe going to be a little bit worried of like how they come across, and I think it's going to make them a little bit insecure and make them a little bit angsty, and so they will be just texting you a lot of boring stuff just because they are playing it safe with you. They don't want to step on any toes. They don't want to say something that could be misunderstood. And they feel, I think this person actually feels like there is something at stake here. They really want you to perceive them as smart and funny, and like I think they actually, and the funny thing is, I think this person wants to be perceived as funny, but then they end up like texting all these boring things because they are afraid of making a joke, because they are afraid of making the wrong one, or making a joke that will turn you off or something like that. So I think this person is very much in their head about everything and kind of overthinking everything. And then they just like, I think this is the type of person who starts writing a very long text, and then like they delete everything and then they just write okay instead, because they are afraid of like that it's not good enough, that it sounded stupid, or that it wasn't funny, or like that. Yeah. So yeah. But it's gonna come across as a little bit disappointing. Maybe because you are used to this person being a little bit more funny in real life, and also more interesting in real life. So it's gonna catch you a little bit off guard that this person is gonna be a little bit boring, and the conversation is not gonna be very personal and not very intimate. Like it's gonna feel a little bit like a conversation between two colleagues or something, like two co-workers that are just talking to each other. Like it's not gonna seem, yeah, it's not gonna seem very meaningful, but it is what it is. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope this reading was helpful. And if it was, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal reading from me, check the description box below for more information on how to get one. And have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 4. You chose the Waite Tarot deck. And I'm going to start with some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle the cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 4, the people who will choose group number 4? How would the person on group number 4's mind, how would this person react if group number 4 reached out to them? How would they respond if group number 4 reached out to them. Okay, I'm sensing that it depends. It depends on what you're gonna text them. Like if you texted them, then like it all depends on the composition of the text, the substance of the text. Like what is the text gonna be about? If you send this person a long paragraph of things that they did wrong, like if you two dated in the past, and you feel like this person didn't treat you right, if you text this to this person, if you text a long ass message where you explain everything that this person did wrong, then this person wouldn't want to reply to that. They would ignore your text. They would maybe even block you and ghost you because of it. But if you just text this person like, how's it going? What are you up to? Like, what have you been up to? Or something like that, then I think this person could actually text you back. So it really depends on what you're going to text this person, how you're going to reach out to them. Like, if you're going to reach out to them in a welcoming way, like in a way where you're actually going to be, if you're going to do it in a friendly way, then this person is going to be all for that. Like they're going to respond to you in a friendly way too, if you reach out to them in a friendly way. So, but if you're going to reach out to them in a way that is like a little bit hostile, then they're going to act hostile towards you back by ignoring it and blocking you. So yeah, it really depends. So I think this person doesn't want to talk about the past. I think this person just wants the past to be in the past. So like if you have a past with this person, then I think this person doesn't want to talk about it. Of course, if this is someone that you have just recently met, then it's maybe a different story. But I feel like for most of you, you have a history together. You have a past together. And I feel like it was a little bit dynamic. It wasn't like that. It seems that things have happened that have been unfortunate. And I think maybe you want this person to take accountability for some of the things that they did. And that's only natural to want that. But I think it might be a little bit hard to get that from this person. Because I think this person just wants to talk about positive things. The future, the present moment. I think this person would probably even criticize you for living in the past and only wanting to talk about the past, and that you're not moving forward, that you're not moving on from the past, and that you're letting the past dictate your behavior. And I think this person is maybe going to shame you for that, and that is going to be a whole frustrating conversation that I think is just going to be a waste of time, really, because I think, and I think in a way, I think this, like, I don't feel like anything good would happen if you reach out to this person, because the only way that this person is going to be nice to you is if you're going to be nice to him or her. Like, if you're going to be nice to this person, if you're going to erase the past and just move on and forgive them for everything they did, then this person is going to be completely happy with that, of course, because that would that would serve them well. It would be good for them. Like, yeah. So I think this person doesn't want to take accountability for what they did or for how they acted, how they talked to you, or how they, like, whatever they did to you. I think this person just wants to move on. And I think they would, they would be surprisingly forthcoming and open and joyful if you contacted them in a friendly way, nice way, where you just eat up all the bad things that you want to say to this person. Then this of course, I know that some of you don't have anything bad to say to this person, but I just feel like for many of you this is the case. But of course, for those of you where you don't want to have like some big cathartic conversation about what happened in the past, like if you just want to start from afresh and start from scratch and just build something up with this person and start a new chapter with them, a beautiful friendship or something like that, if that is what you want, then you can get that by just being friendly and not being like argumentative, and not asking this person why the hell they just disappeared. Or like I feel like there's something that happened here where this person just left without saying goodbye to you, or like that this person just somehow, like I feel like there is something that this person did that is worth talking about, because it might have been the last thing this person did before you had a no contact period. And so whatever this person did, I think this person, I think it's weird for this person to expect that this is not going to be discussed at all, when of course it's a big part of it's a big part of your connection, like how the connection has developed or not developed. And I don't know. But I'm going to shuffle and see what the cards have to say about how this person would respond if you reached out to them now. Ace of Pentacles. It seems like there is a door you can get in, and there is a way into this person's life again. It doesn't seem impossible for you two to make up and be friends again, or maybe even get romantic again. If this is an ex of yours, I'm not saying you should, because it seems like there is a history here, and histories do have a tendency to repeat themselves. So it is I think this person would want a friendship, but only, or I think this person wants a connection with you, whether it's a friendship or relationship, but it's only if this person can be completely certain that they are secure, that they are within a no danger zone, which means that this person does not want any attacks. They want to be in the no shooting zone. And I think this person would feel like they would be attacked by you if you mentioned the past, or mentioned something they did in the past, or wanted some answers to why they reacted in the way that they did, or why they just blocked you, or why they just ghosted you, or whatever. Like if you ask questions, crucial questions, critical questions about some of their behavior, they will feel attacked, and so they will not feel secure. They will feel like they're not at ease, and they want to be at ease at all times. And so I think it is all about like doing kind of, if you want to walk on eggshells with this person, then you would get quite far if you wanted to do that. Like if you can conform to this person's rules and not break any of them, even though this person might make the rules as they go, and you might not be aware of the new rules and stuff like that, but still you would have to follow these rules. And like I think this person is a little bit controlling, like, and there I'm going to shuffle a little bit more about how this person would respond if you reached out to this person now. Okay, with the moon, I think this person would respond like, there are two ways this person could respond. There are two, like you can see this Scorpio here, like the Scorpio is going down this road, and there are two obstacles here that this person is gonna have to overcome before this person can go down this road. And the obstacles here, this is this person, and either you're gonna get a beast, you're gonna get a wolf, or you're gonna get a tamed dog. And this all depends on how you're gonna interact with this person. If you're gonna come in like with shots firing, if you're gonna be asking questions, if you're gonna be bringing up the past, this person is gonna shut down and even maybe become a little bit mean to you and react in a nasty way, and like even shot some fires towards you and be like defensive in a very offensive way, where like they're gonna try to like defend some of their actions by saying how horrible you are as a person, and that you shouldn't be talking because you're just as bad as this person is. And like this person is going to try to like bring up the past, like even though this person is completely against talking about the past, but if you interact with them in a way where you want to talk about the past, this person is going to bring up like petty things that happened in the past that you did, that you caused, and use them as a way to justify the bad things that they did, and it's just gonna be a whole like bad situation where it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be messy, but if you come in soft, sweet, if you just say that you want to let the past be the past and you don't want to talk about the past anymore, and you just want to start from scratch, you just want to act like you're total strangers that are just meeting for the first time, and you just want to completely erase what has happened and start over. If you say that, then this person is going to be very nice to you, very friendly, very kind, and they're going to act like a tamed dog. Like then you're going to be able to tame this person. and then this person is going to act civilized, and not like a barbarian, where this person is going to be a little bit barbaric if you start shooting fire with this, like, so if that makes sense. With the 9 of Wands, this person, like, yeah, if you bring up the past, if you bring up something that they did, they're going to be very defensive, and they're going to be protecting themselves and try to protect what, like, or defend what they did. This is someone who's defending, like, their territory and defending their actions, and they might live a little bit within, like, a glass house, like you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. And I think this person lives in a glass house, and so maybe this person, like, maybe the reason why this went sideways between you and this person was maybe because this person was throwing stones, and they couldn't handle it when you threw stones back at them, like, that they could ditch it, but they couldn't take it. But I think this person will still be very defensive about it if you talk about the things that have happened. So, and I think it's going to be more about being right than being kind in that sense. Like, I think this person is going to be more fixated on just proving that he did nothing wrong, and in the process he's going to maybe hurt you even more than he initially did by the things that he did, that he's now defending, but now he's just going to make it worse. And so I think it, like, but with the Judgment, it's there is a possibility for a rebirth, for a completely new start. But it really depends on whether you want to walk on eggshells, if you want to just say whatever you think that this person wants to hear. Because I think you could do that, because I think you know what this person wants to hear. I think you have I think you have the intuitive, I think you're intuitive enough to know what this person is seeking, like what this person is searching for, and what kind of answers this person wants to get, or what kind of interaction this person wants to be a part of. And I think if you wanted to, I think you could succeed at just doing exactly what this person wants you to do. But whether you want that, like, that's another story. Like, whether you feel like this is okay, like, is it going to be okay with you to just let this person kind of get away with the things that they did? And is it okay with you for that you're just going to be left without answers? But of course you could start afresh with this person and just act like nothing happened and just let the past be the past. And maybe you could have a nice connection moving forward if you ate all your words. And yeah, then I think it, like, if you really want to, then maybe it's worth a try to just see if you could hang out without bringing up the past. But it's up to you. But I think, in a way, if you if you come in nicely, like with a sweet message, like soft message, then I think you're going to be surprised, because this person is going to be actually very, very nice to you back. And that's maybe something that you're not expecting, because I think you're expecting this person to be a jerk, but I don't think this person is going to be if you play your cards right. But again, I don't think any interaction with another human being should be about playing the cards right. I think that just puts too much pressure on you to doing the exact right thing, and it's going to end up maybe making you feel like you did something wrong if this goes sideways, which it's not your fault. It's this person who has these impossible rules that they put on other people. And I think, like, yeah, that's what that's my conclusion here. If you reach out to this person in a soft and nice way, they're going to be nice to you back. But if you come in shooting fire, they're going to be mean to you, and they're going to be hurtful, and they're going to stoop very low in order to make you feel bad. So just so you know, and yeah, you can use that information for whatever. I'm not going to say that you shouldn't contact this person, because it's of course up to you. And but yeah, that's all I have for you. Group number 4. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and if you want a personal reading from me, check the description box below for more information on how to get one. And have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 5. You chose the Alcohol Tarot deck, and I'm going to start with some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle the cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 5? The people who will choose group number 5. How would the person on group number 5's mind react if group number 5 reached out to them? How would they respond if group number 5 reached out to them? I think they would respond in an awkward way, but the funny thing here is that the way this person would react is a whole different story than how they will respond. Like, I think when this, like, if you send this person a text message, when this person sees the text message on their phone, they're going to be happy. They're going to be joyful. They're going to be like thrilled and have like a sense of like this. Yeah, that this is good. Like that, in a way, I think that this is something they have been hoping for. So there is that this person is going to react in a positive way. But the way that this person is going to respond, that's a different story. Because this person is going to text you back something so awkward and so silly in a way that like this person is going to ruin it, I feel like, because this person is going to react, like this person is going to respond with like a meme or something. Like this person is going to respond in a super unserious way that is also a little bit weird. Not enough, like, because sending a meme is not a crime. It's not a bad thing to send a meme, but sending the right meme is an art form that this person does not possess the skill is maybe something this person doesn't possess. But I think this person might just sometimes react really badly, or like respond really badly. Like the way this person replies to serious texts or texts that are emotional or filled with feelings or something like that. This person could be the type of person who like sends a message of like the cat, the crying cat, the cat with the pus in the eyes or something like that makes it look like it's crying. And then like there are like a lot of memes where this cat is like in a blender or something like that. And this person might end up like, this person could send that meme as a response to you asking if you should hang out. And it's going to be like a little bit, I guess it's just going to be a little bit hard to understand that. Like, what does that mean? Does it mean that they would rather be in a blender than date you, or that they would rather be blended and like that they would rather be what does that mean really? Like, I don't know. I just feel like this person is going to respond in a way that's going to make you feel a little bit confused and feel like you're not really sure if they even want to hang out with you, or if they even want your company, or if they want to actually have anything to do with you. Like, it's going to be a little bit hard to just decipher, or like to don't know if decipher is the right word. Like, it's maybe not the word I'm looking for, but like to figure it out. I think like decode it. Like, it's going to be hard to decode it because it's going to seem a little bit ambivalent. But I think it's just this person's humor that is a little bit hard to understand. So if I say hard one more time, I've said hard so many times now. Like, I'm kind of like thinking if that's a message in itself, because like, why would I say hard 20 times in a reading, like right after, like in different sentences right after each other? Like, it could be a message. Like, this person could say something about being hard, which could be a little bit awkward. Like, if you say like, hey, do you want to hang out? And this person says, yeah, I'm really hard right now. Like, that would be a little bit too I don't know. Like, I just think this person is gonna kind of sabotage this to the point where, like, I don't know if it's a joke or if this person is just a little I don't know. But I'm going to shuffle because I feel like this person is very confusing. So I'm going to shuffle and see what the cards have to say about how this person would respond if you reached out to this person. Okay. With the King of Spirits, which is King of Swords, reversed, this person is not going to be very mature in their communication. Like, it's going to be very immature. It's going to be a little bit childish. Like this person is going to react in a way that is, yeah, like a little bit like this person could easily sound like a 12-year-old, like could easily be mistaken for a 12-year-old, the way that this person kind of responds. Like they might say something that is either complete rubbish or just like just not really funny, and could even like respond with a SpongeBob meme or something like that, which might seem a little bit off topic when you're asking about like whether they want to hang out or whether they want to talk, or like yeah. But with the 3 of Spears, which is 3 of Wands, I don't know. It seems that the weird thing is that I think this person has been stalking you a little bit. Like I think this person has been stalking your social media. I think this person is actually quite quite informed about what you're doing, what you're up to. Like this person is keeping up with you, so keeping up with what you're doing, like it really but I don't think this person would admit that. And it seems like what this person is doing and how this person is reacting, or like how this person is reacting versus how this person is responding, is very different. And it's like this person is actually, I feel like this person is very interested in you. Like this person is very happy when, like, if you reach out to them, it's gonna make them smile all over their face. Like it's gonna, like they're gonna be like all happy and like and thrilled, and then like I don't know where this person goes wrong. Like I don't know how you go from that to just making a fart joke or something like that. It's just why? Like how it. So if this person responds in a very immature, not funny, trying to be funny but failing miserably, in that sort of way, like if this person responds in that sort of way, then don't necessarily take this as an insult, even though it might seem that way. Don't take it as them being uninterested in you, because they seem to be interested in you. They just have a very funny way of showing it. And so yeah, with a Knight of Wands, which is Knight of Cups, this person is romantically interested. That's the funny part. Like this person's love language might be bad humor. That's the 7th love language. I just made it up, you know. But maybe you don't find this person's humor to be bad. So maybe it's like, because humor is very very subjective. So just because I don't get it doesn't mean that you don't. And so yeah, shouldn't be shaming this person for their sense of humor. But I just feel like maybe you're gonna be a little bit put off by the way that they respond to you, but just know that it's coming from a good place. It's just being very being expressed in a very uncivilized way, but it means like, I think this person could come across as a little bit of a player, like, because maybe this person could even make a sex joke or something like that, where you feel like that's not where you are at all, like at this point, that's not where this is heading right now, but this person is just expressing a feeling that they have that is actually true enough, and not just fuckboy mentality, even though it can come across that way. But I think they mean well, but they just don't know how to express that. So it's, yeah. But I think this person actually do have feelings for you, romantic feelings. They're going to be very happy, very excited if you reached out to them. If you have had a relationship in the past, then this person does not seem to have moved on from this relationship. I think they still feel like they have a chance. I think, especially if you reach out to them, I think they're going to feel like they definitely could be in the running to become your I don't know. I think they, like, I don't know, it's a little bit yeah. I'm gonna shuffle some of these archetype cards just to get a little bit more information about how this person would respond if you reached out to them. Rebel. Yeah, they're going to respond like a rebel. They're going to be like saying something like completely socially unacceptable, be like crossing boundaries and saying something outrageous just to get a reaction, just to be like a little bit cool. Like, I think this person is going to play it cool in order to... I think this person is afraid of showing too many emotions, so I think this person is maybe also just using humor as a defense mechanism, like whenever they feel uncomfortable, whenever they are afraid of maybe misunderstanding some cues, they might make a joke to make it known that they don't, like, I think they use humor to shield their emotions, like, because emotions can be easily hurt. So it's all about protecting the emotions. So if this person would show their thrill, like, because this person is going to feel very thrilled if they get a text from you, they're going to feel thrilled. If they actually translated that emotion of thrill and excitement onto text and then sended that text to you, then they would be in the danger zone. Like, they would not be completely certain if maybe they misunderstood something. Maybe you just wanted to hang out as friends. Maybe they are just friend zoned again, and maybe they, like, I think they just friend zone themselves so that other people can't friend zone them. So they just they just put themselves in the friend zone. Like, they can just as well do that. Like, then it's your job to take them out of the friend zone, like drag them out of there. Like, that would be on you. So I think they just do it in a way because, like, I think they do it to protect their feelings. So if that makes sense. I want to know how they're gonna react though, like, versus how they're gonna respond. They're gonna respond as the rebel. How are they gonna react when they see your text? Like if you text them, how would they react to that text? Child eternal. Like this card, it says determination to remain young in body, mind and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. And I don't know, it wasn't exactly the card I was expecting, but it's kind of in the same category of cards that I was expecting. So I think this person is going to feel like I don't know, I feel I'm kind of getting like some kind of bliss, like some kind of a little bit of a childish bliss, or childlike bliss, like these two children on the card being like flowing in the air, and there's like a field of flowers underneath them, and it's all very, very, very sweet and also very, very wholesome in a way. And so I think, yeah. There's this boy here is also catching a butterfly with his hands, trying to catch a butterfly. And so there is maybe also something about like catching a butterfly, like feeling like if you reach out to them, if you reach out to this person is going to feel like they've caught a butterfly. Like it's kind of a big deal. It's special. It's a special moment that needs to be cherished, but then they fuck it up by trying to be cool and trying to act like they're too cool for school. Kind of like I think they think you expect that from them. I think they want to impress you by being kind of a dirtbag, but I don't know. Maybe they're trying to play hard to get. Maybe somebody told them that if they want to date someone, then they have to play hard to get, because if they come on too strong, then they're gonna scare people away. And maybe they just don't want to scare you away, so they make all these bad jokes and try to keep the conversation light and not serious, and yeah, I don't know. But this person is definitely interested in you and would be thrilled and happy and joyful if they got a text from you. So just so you know, it would make their day. So, but I think that's all I have for you, group number 5. I hope this reading was helpful, and have a great day, and bye.